you are in a situation where you don't feel 100% aligned, there are some little niggly things you feel like, oh, maybe this is not for me. Well, this reading is for you. And this is the I Ching reflection for today. And I did draw the hexagrams just before this, and I realized they hadn't been recorded. So I'm just going to take this from the spot where I have already gone through the hexagrams and then listened to my intuition and been reading up on this a little bit. So what we have is 38, a diversity, with the future potential of 14, great harvest, 54, marrying maiden, and 34, great strength. And the underlying energy of already fulfilled, 63. So this underlying, the present moment you've got this diversity, and this is what you're feeling. This feeling of not feeling 100% in the right place. That you're feeling not 100% aligned. And that's because I think this underlying energy here that keeps on coming back actually has over the last few weeks or so, 63 are already fulfilled. It is that because you've stepped out of a situation, you completed a chapter in your life where you sort of knew how things were, but you stepped out of that and you sort of left that behind. And then so you stepped into something new here, and it's only natural to feel that things are not 100% aligned, right? Because this is not something that you know. This is a new situation. So what we're being guided here is to seek harmony within this, and actually seek harmony in the greater things. Like look at the situation as a whole. Is this something that suits you? Is this something that you want? And then letting go of the little things, the things that you might feel like, oh, this does not suit me, and this is not 100% aligned with me, and that's really a bit strange, like just the little things. So let go of that, and then seek harmony, and then look at the greater picture here. Because every time we leave something, when we leave something, it's scary actually, when we leave something that we know behind, but we feel like I've already done that. I've looped through this many times, because quite often we loop back to what we know again, because we end up in this situation where we feel like, oh, I'm not entirely aligned with this. And it might feel scary, or it might feel like uncomfortable, because we're stepping into something that is new. And so many times we go back to this old, but you're not aligned with that old anymore. And it quite possibly you've tried many times to get out of that old rut, and then maybe you've been here before and ended up where you don't feel really comfortable, and you've gone back to what's comfortable again. And here is speaking about, try to seek harmony here with the new that's coming into your life, because this is your way out. Right? This is it's more your way forward now if you want to create a different life for yourself. And every time when we step out of our comfort zone, we are going to feel like we're not 100% aligned. As long as you don't feel like I'm not aligned with this situation at all, right? If something is really bad and you are, right, then of course leave. Or if it's a bad situation, or you feel like, no, this is completely off, then you need to leave, okay? But if there is just that you stepped into this new, and then some things are feeling really like, oh, I don't know about that, or I don't know, that feels a bit strange, or I don't know about that, and just look at the big situation. Is this something you want? Okay, and if you feel like, yeah, this is actually what I want in some sort of sense or form, and then allow the little things, niggly things, let go of them. Okay, so, but trust your inner knowing, because trust your inner knowing, but don't let it pull you back into something. Like, don't let this what feels a bit strange, don't let it to go back into the old cycle, okay? But also, if something feels really bad, then trust that as well. it's important. Many times we feel like, oh, no, that person seems a bit off, and it's just an energetic thing. So it's just an intuition thing we have, and then we don't trust it, and then it turns out that this person might not be very good, or a situation, or wherever it is. And then so trust this as well. But don't just throw everything away. Just remain aware, and then look at the situation and review it. Take a little step forward, stay here and review and see, okay, am I going to land here? Is this place where I want to land? Okay. Anyway, what we've got moving forward here, if we are listening to ourselves, right, and moving forward, the future potential is great strength, marrying maiden, and great harvest. And marrying maiden is speaking about that we're not entirely don't want to use the word control, but we're not entirely in the situation that we have now. We are not in charge. We're sort of, we stepped into something new, which means that we're not the leader, or we're not in control. I can't find a better word, but you're not entirely in control, but allow that to be so. Within this, seek harmony. Right? This is what comes through in this reading all along. It's like seeking harmony, and also seeking harmony in the big things, and then allowing the little things to go. Okay. So, and the great strength here is talking more than a physical strength, that you are like strong and can do things or move forward and can take great action and blah, blah, blah. It's more about the inner strength, I feel, with this. And inner strength many times is to be able to pause and take a step back and review before we take any action. So just because things feels new and uncertain, and we don't feel 100% aligned with this one, doesn't mean it's wrong. So the great strength, we're being asked here with the great strength to sort of really move forward in this, and then review, and then also look at ourselves. With the great strength here, what is it within ourselves that maybe reads something into the situation or what's going on around us that is not true? Our old belief structures, we believe like people like this are like that, or a situation like this is like that. And then we need to look at, hang on, have I taken something with me from the past, my belief structures, what I believe in, what I think, and then I'm projecting that onto this situation, onto these people. Okay, so great strength is to be able to actually look at oneself and then looking, okay, is this true? Or is this something I'm just projecting, like some old belief structures? So I think a big message here is seek harmony and also let go. Obviously remain vigilant. We're not going to be like naive and silly. If the situation is wrong, get out, right? But I don't think, if you're here, I don't think the situation is wrong. But however, only you know, okay? And then, but if we seek harmony here, and then take little steps moving forward, well, then we will get the great harvest. Because seeking harmony with everything around us, like a farmer seeks harmony with the earth, with the seeds he's planting, and with the universe, and allowing things to happen, right? When you plant a seed, but there might be a thunderstorm and too much rain and it might die, right? Or it might dry, no rain at all, and be too dry, and it might not maybe grow so fast. But we are going to try to navigate this, right? And then trying to find the best solution forward in order to, despite what's going on around us, find this harmony. And then from the harmony, we will reap the great harvest, whatever that is for you. So that's the reading for today. I hope it was a benefit, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day ahead.